Hello everyone, so welcome back. We are doing basically an update this week on what we've got into the unit. So at the moment we've got an AMG in C43 AMG Saloon. Customer is in for a new car prep, being only about 900 miles old. The car is pretty good condition. Quite surprised to see that the paintwork's in relatively good condition, so there's not really much machine polishing involved. Keeping the paint levels as high as we possibly can, and obviously just correcting what's there, what needs sorting out, and then obviously getting the paintwork protected, get the glass protected, get the wheels protected, and obviously the interior finished up as well. So we're looking to just get the wheels coated now, get the glass coated, and onto the paint coatings later, and then onto the next job which comes in tonight, which will be a very good transformation. So keep up and watch out for that later on. So I thought I'd grab the camera and have a quick walk around because the Jeep has just been dropped off for the next 4 days. It's having a stage 2 minor to major correction because the paint is so bad. There is a story behind it, so just keep a lookout later on in the video. I'll discuss through that of what actually happened to the vehicle and what the customer had to go through to get it sorted out. But being metallic black, really scratched paint, we're looking to do a stage 2 cutting pass, refining pass, and seeing what we can get the results out of the vehicle. It's not very old, it's about a 10-month-old vehicle. But obviously, coming from a approved used car dealership, the customer was in very happy condition with the car, but what happens later caused all this damage. So take a look at what we've got to play with. So as you can see, pretty poor condition. Hopefully we can make a big improvement on this. So keep a lookout in the video and we'll do some before and afters and during the process. But yeah, see you in the morning.
On the beat.
just show you what I've just done there with the 3-inch microfiber coating back from Roops. So single cut with H8 Gtechinq designed to cut as much out as possible with one pass. You probably saw it's quite a long cutting time. I like to try and wear the product as much as possible. But as a result, it's a lot better from just one pass. You can go over it multiple times, but then you're looking into more of a major correction rather than a 2-stage minor correction, trying to get the best result for the time frame we've got for the customer. So quick 50-50 to show you before and after. Obviously lots of haze, lots of scratches, swirls, you name it is in the paint. 10-month-old paint as well, so really shouldn't be this bad. But if you have a quick look, you can all actually see it without even putting a torch on it. You just see there's lines in the paint. Lots of haziness and dullness, all caused by improper washing over the last 10 months, dealerships, you name it. But if you move across, you can just see where it fades into a nice black. But if you get a torch on there, so that's before. Move across, it's a lot clearer. You have got a compound haze and a few deeper lines, because we're not going for perfection, but we are going for as much correction as possible. And obviously before looking really bad, and even on the just above the bumper strips. So you see this white kind of cloud, so that's kind of compound haze. So lots of really tight swirls together. That's not really a problem. The idea is that when you go through the refinement stage, using a light polish with a refining pad and different combinations, that will be removed. But you want to try and get these deep scratches out by going with like a medium to aggressive process really. But looking a lot better so far. We're almost finishing the cutting stages now. We're on the final part of the car on the passenger wing. But starting to take shape, but I'll check in later and I'll tell you more about how this car got in this condition. So, story behind this vehicle. The customer bought it from a premium second-hand dealership, only 10 months old and quite low mileage, very good condition car. So the customer took it to a main dealer for a service, told them not to wash the vehicle, told 2 different people in the process, but that didn't get through to the valeters on site. They gave it a wash down incorrectly and using bad techniques, bad products, and cause of that has actually caused a lot of damage to the paintwork. Not 100% their fault, but a lot of the damage they have caused would have been from how they've washed it. After speaking to the customer and what he wanted to achieve from the paint and what he wanted to get back to how it was when he bought it, we decided to go with stage 2 minor correction, along with some Gtechinq coatings on top, just keep the paint in its best condition it can once it's corrected. The dealership have actually been quite helpful. After speaking to them and with the customer, they decided that they were at fault. They have rectified it as much as they can. They've helped the customer out as much as they can, but they've been quite good in the sense to get this problem sorted out. But this is a main example to show you that improper washing, using incorrect techniques, wrong tools will get you a bad result. And the idea behind it, after speaking to one of their, I believe it was one of their body shop managers, he said, no, we didn't wash it. We jet washed it off and chamoised it down. So used leather against not clean paint. Leather in a sense is a bad thing to use anyway because it's quite hard, so it scratches the paint. And they've basically just grabbed all the dirt from around the car and rubbed it over the vehicle. So in some of the early clips you can see it's quite grey and hazy, and it's not a true black, it's not crystal as it should be. And unfortunately the customer was pretty fuming when that happened. So we've managed to rectify it. It's been about 3 days so far. A lot of correcting, a lot of cutting to get the paint back to where it should be. It's not 100%, but it's about 80% correction on this kind of detail. We've done a cutting stage to cut back all the heavy defects. Found out in the process that it's actually quite a soft paint. Being Jeep, I think they're now owned by Fiat, which is quite Italian, quite soft paintwork. So it's an indication why it's marked so easily, but also polishing wise, it's a little bit trickier to get the best result. So as for correcting, we've gone with a single cutting stage, leading off into checking the paint, see what scratches are left, see if we can go any further with it without spending days and days, and obviously customers' budget and things like that as well. We've managed to cut back quite a lot of the swirls and scratches, and then it's onto the refinement stage, which is a single pass again with a lighter polishing refinement polish along with a softer pad to combine the two to get an even finish, removing any haze, any compound marks that the cutting stage implied. So it's looking 100 times better than it was. A very, very tricky car to work with, lots of angles and lots of edges. Being a soft paint, it's been quite tricky, but where we are, it's looking a lot better. We just need a few more issues to sort out on the roof and the front bumper. And then we're on to Gtechinq Coatings, got a crystal serum light followed by EXO. The wheels are having just the faces coated on this one with a C5. And then overall just an interior light valet, make sure everything's looking presentable for the customer. Thanks a lot. Morning everyone. So day 4 of the week's been a pretty busy week so far. The Jeep is now complete. Stage 2 minor correction followed by Gtechinq's crystal serum light and EXO. Obviously coated the wheels as well with Gtechinq C5 just on the faces. That is pretty much good to go, just waiting for the customer to collect it later on today. The S5 is almost complete, just need to finish off the leather, get that coated with Gyeon leather, and then obviously just give it a final wipe down, make sure there's nothing else on the paintwork, and coat the glass as well. So overall, very busy week. I've tried to combine a few different cars into one video because of the level of work that's been happening on the cars. Hasn't been very much to record, other than the Jeep. That's had the most work in general. So hope you enjoy it, hope you like it. If you do, subscribe, comment, like, share around, do all that kind of stuff. But look out for next video as well. I think we've got some nice cars coming in the rest of the month, so it should be good. Thanks a lot.